that 20? When you pull up to the gate, I'm giving that 20 back to you. So hold your spot. I need 6 drivers for the mini hard luck heat. Full-size straight stock drivers making their way in. Number 12 making his way in from Port Perry, sponsored by Bonavita Pizzeria. That's Daniel Peterson. Number 11 out of Uxbridge, sponsored by TCG Westhill. That is Trevor Steiner. Number twin 55 all the way from Gravenhurst, Ontario. That is Gord James, sponsored by the great guys at Gravenhurst Towing. Number 45, believe it or not, all the way from Beamsville, Ontario, sponsored by Sweet Bear. Sweet Bear Supplies, that's Martin Coline. 822, he was here on Thursdays, back again from Bowmanville, sponsored by TNT Racing. Trevor Corrego. Number 17 out of Oshawa, sponsored by Fire Patrol Equipment and Rebound Auto. That's Dylan Milton. Number 11 at the gate right now, there's Trevor Steiner out of Uxbridge, sponsored by TCG Westhill. Still looking for 5 more drivers. I have 1. Looking for 5 more. Number 4 at the gate right now from Orono, sponsored by Bonsma Brothers Concrete Pumping. That is Mike McTeer. Oh, and then at the gate there was 0103. This guy spent a total of 5.5 hours. 10 hours, oh, we're being honest. 10 hours to gut and go. Brad Collins does it fast and loud, and he said, in Larry Enticer's word, he's still gonna send it. 0103 from Nestleton, sponsored by Port Perry Salvage and the Bonsma Brothers. That is Brad Collins.
822
Number 21 already comes you from Brooklyn. Oh man, Turbo-tastic in the house, sponsored by Nitro Industrial. That is Turbo Tim Strickland. 03 making his way up from Janaville, sponsored by All Flags Auto. That is Kyle Morden. I am looking for 5 more drivers for that hard luck heat. $20 in hand. We have 1 driver so far, and that's it. We don't get 6, it's not happening. As we get set for this big car, this is a gut and go, wire them shut, weld a bumper on lightly. It's going to be a full-size straight stock feast coming up next. And remember, when the countdown starts, the sit down happens. Say it ain't so, Brad, would you forget? Fire extinguisher, imagine that. 10 hours in build and he forgot the most important thing. That's Nacho Party. Service with a smile in the best seats in the house. They get nachos and stuff. Unbelievable. Dom's Auto does it up every single time. Looks like I've got a 2nd driver coming up, maybe a 3rd. Come on over and see my administrator. I've got other stuff to do, Mitch. I'd love to hang out.
Here, let me steal your hair on.
Please part the people see so we can get 0103 back up to trackside.
I was just telling you love to jump ladder.
Starts with a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're going to come to center track with the gentleman's tap. Coming back and touching up. We are good to go. They're going to put the pedal on the metal, put their foot through the floor for your full-size straight stock feature heat. Sound stage to my left. They're not going to start if you're standing. Pink sunglasses, yellow sunglasses, high. When in doubt, call them out. All right, Trevor Crago, he's got a pile of gas huddled up in his 822. He's getting it shut off. He is safe. We're going to get some heavy equipment through here. We're going to get the Crago car out of the way. If you can hop off the tractor there, sweetheart, that'd be awesome. Back, please mind your feet, my people in the pit area. Heavy machinery in motion. All right, they're going to look at you. You guys are amazing. Sit down, green flags are up and down.
Power too.
Fancy sunglasses and t-shirt to my left. Have a seat, Charlie Brown. Down to 3. The 030103 and the 45 are your final 3 competitors. 0103 goes under the count. 45 and 03 Mort and Coline as Brad Collins goes under the count. Coline by far the most agile, hostile, and mobile. Collins and Morton under the count, the 45 car. Comes to a stall, the fires right back up. 45 tees off on the 0103, putting the rear of the 0103 sky high. Picking up the pace. Kyle Morton still limping around into 03. Coline unloads on Brad Collins and fires right back into 03. He is a wrecking ball now. Down to 2. We are down to the 45 and 0103, Collins and Coline. Collins under the count. He takes a hit. He's going to make the hit. Collins needs to remember the simple ABC. Always be crashing as he's under the count. He must make a competitive hit on the 45 car of Martin Coline. You can run, but you can't hide, Mr. Collins. You gotta make a competitive hit. Coline says, when in doubt, I'll chase you down. I'm gonna come and hit you. Front and back, back to back. Aggressive hit on both parties. Now we are back to the stalemate between these two competitors. Possibly some time to breathe for Collins. It all comes down to a front-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive. You look at the 45 car, all the power is in the front end. The 0103, you can see all the traction and power is coming from the